formed in the mid 1980s it was initially Dr. Dre's idea. He convinced me and I to start the group, and later on, the two other members formed. So initially, like they released their single "Boys in the Hood," which was rapped by Eazy-E, and because it became popular really fast, Jerry Heller, which was a guy like in his 40s who had experience in the music industry, he was encouraged to negotiate and speak with Eazy-E regarding him being their manager. And they did negotiate, and he did become the manager. And as a result, like the group became even more popular, and their music was. Jerry also managed to introduce them to Brian Turner.
The time, and sometimes they would like abuse their power, and they would just search people whenever they wanted. So they got sent a letter from the FBI asking them not to perform that song, but they went ahead and did it anyway because they didn't take orders from anyone. And they also, their album was protested when it was released, so people would like burn the album and they would like destroy it. They would like throw it in the streets and like step on it. And it was because the album was so controversial and people thought that it promoted violence, and people didn't like that. So after some like questions of integrity because of Jerry Heller, like they believed he was like taking money from them, and which he actually ended up doing, and he was like cheating them. So Ice Cube and Dr. Dre leave because they don't like what's going on. So then by that time the group is kind of like broken up, and the 1992 riot broke out in Los Angeles after the Rodney King incident, which was there was a video that was released of police like really like brutally beating this African American man named Rodney King, and it was really bad. Like it was just unnecessary brutality, and the riot broke out, and then but their movement was something that kind of drove the riot forward, and then Eazy-E fires Jerry after he finds out like what he was doing, and then Dre leaves Death Row Records, which was a company that he had started on his own, and then they had plans to revive their group, but they were ruined after Eazy-E died. Spoiler alert. AIDS. So the first character here is Andre Young, who is also known as Dr. Dre, and like we said before, he's kind of like the mastermind behind the group forming. He was a DJ, and he had like a passion for music, so he wanted to pursue it. So he got his friends together, and he used like each of their resources to try and pursue his dream. So he also kind of keeps the group on task because sometimes they kind of like start to party too much, and he just kind of reminds them that they need to like focus on work and everything. And then Eric L. Wright, who's also known as Eazy-E, so he was a drug dealer, and because of this he had a lot of money, and his motivation for being in the group, well, they were all friends, right? But he wanted to join in on this because he was kind of tired of the violence within the game, and he wanted to get out of it. So he allowed Dre to invest in his studio and put his money into somewhere good. And then O'Shea Jackson, who's also known as Ice Cube, he was the lyricist in the group. So originally he's the one that writes all the lyrics for the group, but eventually they all start to contribute. And he was the one that had a message to tell the world, and he was a strong-willed person, and he would say what he believed, and he would kind of just stand by it, and he didn't let anyone try to urge him otherwise.
Okay, so here we have Jerry Heller, which was the group's manager, and it is fair to say that he was responsible for the group's rapid journey to fame and success. Like, he was behind all the marketing strategies and introducing the group to the promoter, which led to the national tour. So he was